Biggest difference since spring to now for you personally?
Just being intentional, getting closer to the season, taking it day by day, approaching it every day, just attacking every day, as far as scheme, technique, just things of that nature.
When we talked to you when you first came here, Coach Shertan was a big reason why. What's it been like working with him so closely now?
It's everything I dreamed for, playing for a coach like that, as well as Coach Mobile, Coach Pat playing at the highest level, being a Pro Bowler, just giving us the tips and tricks, of being a great DB and being successful at it, just making plays on the ball.
Fentrell on one side, Azaria on the other, Shaheem's behind him. How confident do you feel with the group that you guys have?
I feel real confident with those killers behind me. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of ball players on that side of the ball, especially in the secondary, like you said. The two boys on the outside with shot behind me. I feel great, confidence-wise, having those guys around me.
Is this an aggressive, attacking? How would you kind of characterize this defense?
Yeah, we're definitely aggressive. We're going to make plays on the ball. We're going to attack the ball at the highest point. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
You've had the chance to play with some really good cornerbacks before. I guess how do Fentrell, AZ kind of stack up and compare to them?
Shoot, like you said, I played with some great DBs before, prior to this, but I feel like we can match up with anybody, in the country. And I feel like we have the best guys to match up with anybody in the country. We're going to do that. We're going to put that on display this year for y'all.
What's the challenge with slot corner versus outside corner? Is it much different?
Yeah, I would say, in my opinion, I think it's a bit harder, but I accept the challenge because, you're typically on those slot guys, those quicker move guys, that can create separation, two-way releases. So, I feel like it's a bit challenging. Yeah, that's how I feel about the slot position. Yeah.
Does it force you to be involved in the run game more?
Definitely. You're closer to the football, to the line of scrimmage, so you definitely have to have your big boy pads on, as well as, being on top of your technique, because any play can happen. They can run your way. You got to be in the run fit. So you got to be a dog with that, and you got to be able to play with receivers and play top down on the football, and just make plays on the football when it's in the air.
Who are some wide receivers that you like to go against in practice to kind of sharpen your skills?
I like to go against Deuce. Jakai, especially, he's a quicker move guy. Deuce, with being a bigger receiver, him getting his hands on me, me getting his hands on me. So, I'm able to work my physicality with him. Those two are the two guys that I typically face the most every day.
How tough of an assignment is Jakai?
He's a good receiver, explosive receiver. Like I said, he's in that slot. He's a quicker move guy. So, he has the shimmies and the shakes, for him to get off the line, especially being at that inside position, with the two-way goals. So he's definitely the guy for that position.
With your dad being a great DB, did you give you the choice of playing offense when you were younger, or were you a DB from day one?
Yeah, I actually played running back. I first started off at quarterback. I used to run QB draws all the time. I transitioned to running back. Towards my end of my Pee Wee days, I started to move to the DB position. That's when he started, increasing his, language, giving me the game as far as those things. I started playing DB towards the end of my little league days.
Seems like there's a lot of fast guys on offense. I guess what kind of challenges does that provide when you guys are going good on good in practice?
Just being able to stay on top of those guys, working that technique. Because, like I said, they can't give you two-way goals. But, yeah, like you said, fast. We're playing against fast guys. We're going to face a lot of fast guys this year. So, just being able to stay on top of those guys, as they're trying to create separation, I feel like that's a good thing for us. And we're working on that.
You looking forward to playing that early game before everybody else is really playing?
Definitely. I feel like we got a great opportunity, to showcase our talents in Ireland, as a DB unit, and y'all, let's see, we'll put it on display for y'all.
Have you heard anything about the mini camp you guys are going to have at UNF at Jacksonville? Have you guys told anything about those days?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
What are you bracing for?
You talking about Jacksonville, right?
Yeah, in a week from now.
Shoot, it's going to be tough. That's what everybody says. It's going to be tough. We're just ready to take on the challenge. Like I said, it's compete with each other, against each other day by day. Iron sharpens iron, that's what we're going to do.
Seems like Ricky Knight makes up plays about every day. I mean, what have you kind of seen from him?
Look, Rick, that's my dog, from the 561 area. Just him going out there and competing, at a young age. I've seen a lot of great things in him. Respected a lot from Rick this year. Like being a young guy, you throw him in the slot. He's starting to work at the next position some. You know, he's out there on the island as well. Y'all see him making plays. You know, that's what we do.
I know you can't control your health to a certain degree in the injuries that you've had. And I guess first off, how good do you feel right now, and how has that made you maybe a better football player when you've had to go through?
You know, I feel great right now. You know, I'm at 100%. You know, just facing those injuries, you know, it's just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? You got to dig through it, play through them. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I feel great right now.
Go good. All right.